Philippines is set to be hit hard by the latest move of the Indian government banning exports of broken rice and slapping a 20% export tax on several varieties of rice. A group of farmers said prices of imported rice may increase by 4 to 5 pesos per kilogram as a result. Clazel Pardilia returns with this report.
Jason is carefully measuring and washing the rice he bought.
Pagka nagduhugas kami, talagang inaano namin ng kamay, sinaharang na gano'n. Kasi sayang bawat butil ng bigas, mahal. Sa panahon po kasi ngayon mahirap buhay.
But as the holiday season approaches, the Federation of Free Farmers Cooperatives warned of a possible increase of 4 to 5 pesos in the price of imported rice. Earlier this month, India has temporarily imposed a rice export ban for broken rice. India also imposed a 20% tax on other varieties of rice. India is the largest rice exporter, where 40% of rice shipment in the whole world comes from. The Philippines is not India's traditional market, but our country will still be affected by the new export policy.
Kung tumaas yung India rice sa international market ng by, let's say, 4 pesos per kilo. Yung mga dating customer ng India, baka magtakbuhan ngayon sa Vietnam, sa Thailand, at iba pang mga supplier para doon kukuha ng bigas. Diyan tayo maapektuhan dahil ang 85% ng bigas na binibili natin ay galing Vietnam.
The group projects higher price of rice will be felt by November. That is why the Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura or SINAG pointed out the Philippines should not always depend or rely on imports. According to data from the Bureau of Plant Industry in 2022 this year, the quantity of imported rice in the Philippines rose to 2.8 million metric tons. SINAG also appealed to temporarily stop the importation of rice when harvest season comes.
Kung iplaklag pa nila ng import, makakasama sa atin, magsasaka, malulugi talaga sila.
The group also requested to speed up the distribution of financial aid to farmers, especially since the increasing prices of fertilizer and gasoline and the weaker peso can affect the production cost of rice. The Agriculture Department assured the local production will be prioritized. The prices of rice and other agricultural products in the market are also being closely monitored.
Ang ating direksyon, because we've seen all other countries, including the Philippines, we have to look into food sovereignty. Kasi syempre kailangan natin i-secure ang pagkain ng bawat bansa, and that's also what other global countries, partners are doing. So tayo po is local production is the real concern, and yan po ang direksyon ng kagawaran.
The National Irrigation Administration targets to double irrigated lands in the first year of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s leadership. To achieve the desired food security, NIA aims to irrigate 4% or almost 100,000 hectares of land through the public-private partnership.
There are still 964,000 hectares of agricultural land left without irrigation, which if served with irrigation, and assuming that 95% of which will be used for palay production, will be able to produce an approximate of 8.24 billion kilos of palay or 4.12 billion kilos of rice per year.
Clazel Pardilia for The Nation.